What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy P Inspires. Just want to jump on here real quick, share, a quick video. I just got finished working out, so I just want to come on here, just share a little inspiration with you on this morning, this Labor Day, Monday. Happy Labor Day to all, the viewers out there. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you haven't, by now, take the time out to like, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to share it, turn on your notifications so you can receive notification whenever I share my latest video. But I just want to jump on here and just talk about the importance of, your health and the importance of working out. As African Americans, we generally lead in every statistical category that there is. We lead in diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, strokes, all those different type of sickness and ailments. So, our health is very important. So it's important that we get outside and, exercise. Listen, I always tell people that, listen, you don't have to go out there, and try to perform like you a world-class athlete or like you're a bodybuilder, but just go out there and make some efforts just to get started. A lot of times the most difficult thing is getting started, and a lot of times what happens is that we set our expectations too high, right? Or we try to go out and do more than what we're capable of doing, in the position that we're in, and we feel defeated because we didn't get much accomplished, or so we think we didn't get much accomplished, but the best way to start is just to start. So I encourage everybody to just get out there, walk around the block, walk around your neighborhood, do what you can, set a short-term goal, like, say I'm gonna walk around the block one time every day, do that for a week, and as the weeks transpire, the next week go up to two laps around the block, go 2 times around the block, the next week go boost it up to 3 times around the block. Start with small increments and increase it as you go. If you're into weightlifting and weight training, you don't have to go out there and try to bench the whole weight pile. Put on the bar what's comfortable for you at that moment. Work with that until it becomes easy, and then you bump the weight up a little bit. But we have to get started. Make sure you're eating healthy, drinking plenty of water. Make sure you're attending your regular doctor's appointments so you can know what's going on with your body, so you can know what you need to do and what you don't need to do, what you can do, what you can't do, and get recommendations from your doctor, things that you can incorporate into your diet. We got to cut out a lot of this red meat, a lot of the pork, a lot of the sugar, a lot of the starchy foods, rice, pastas, bread, things of that nature. Make sure we're drinking more water. Cut back, cut the sugars out of our diet. We got to get off the juices and the sodas, those things that are heavily saturated with sugar, things of that nature. So I just want to jump on here real quick just to give you an encouraging word. Look, your health is your wealth. You can make all the money in the world, but if you're not alive to be able to spend it, then what good was it, right? And of course, I do believe in generational wealth and passing on wealth to our children, but we want to be here to enjoy the fruits of our labor as much as possible, or what is your wealth when you're laid up in the hospital, when you're on your sick bed, right? When, you're down, some sickness has you down, when you're bedridden, when, you're too broke down as an individual to be able to get out and really enjoy your money. You might want to take those dream vacations, but you don't have the ability to go and do it because you're not physically fit or physically able to do it. So we want to make sure that we're going out there. I like to talk a lot about finances. Anybody that know me know that I love to talk about money. I love to talk about making money, earning money, making money grow. Those are the things I love to talk about. But at the same time, we have to focus in on our health. I generally go walk every day for at least an hour, hour 15 minutes most times. Then I'll come back and I'll do some type of strength training, whether it be, lifting weights or, I try to hit the jump rope as much as I can, just to incorporate other cardio exercises and things of that nature. I need to get back and doing push-ups and burpees, but my back and my knees really aren't in the best of shape. I have a lot of back pain. I just really got over back spasms last week, but even though I had back spasms, I still went to work every day. I had it for 3 days just about. Still not fully over it, but for the first 3 days I could barely move, could barely get out the car, in and out the car. And I drive part-time for a courier service. But guess what? I was in that car, on one of those, matter of fact, on day 2, I usually do 1 route. Day 2, I did 2 routes. Drove to Raleigh 2 times on, I think it was Tuesday. Tuesday I drove to Raleigh 2 times. My boss called and asked me could I, do another run. I was like, dag, I didn't really want to, but I did it anyway. Because it's something that I'm working towards something. So every little bit counts. If I can get an extra shift or extra route, anything of that nature. My number one money maker is mental health. I work in the mental health industry, so that's what I do full time is mental health. But I do work a part-time job doing courier, being a courier. So I have a dedicated route from Fayetteville, Lumberton to Raleigh every day, and I do that at 5 days a week. And like I said, on Tuesday she asked me could I do 2 runs. So when I got finished the first run, I went and grabbed the paperwork and stuff that needed to go to Raleigh and did that. Whole time I got back spasms. Whole time I gotta, I can gingerly get into the car, gingerly get out. And when I get out, I have to stay in the squatted position for at least like a minute or so, allow my back to adjust to the movements that it just done, where I can stand up straight. And then I have to gingerly begin taking steps, and as I proceeded to walk a little bit, it would kind of, ease up a little bit, so where I was able to move a little hastier, But at the end of the day, I was still in pain, a lot of pain. But at the end of the day, I don't make excuses. I do whatever is necessary. I do what I got to do, in order to get what it is that I want to accomplish, what I desire to have. I know that, this is not my final, I use my jobs as a stepping stone, to position myself to get what it is that I ultimately want for myself, so I could ultimately have the money to start my own business or to invest, things of that nature, whether it be in stocks, whether it be in real estate. I really love, real estate is my passion. I love real estate. So that's what I really typically want to do. So, but, in a lot of instances, it takes money to make money, or sometimes you have to have a startup capital. You have to have down payment money, right? You also have to have money to be able to survive or weather any storm that may come in the process of you starting your own business. You don't want to have to depend on credit cards or anything like that, to be able to handle any unexpected expenses that may arise or any cost that may come up unexpectedly. You want to have the money to be able to cover those things. You may have to go a period of time paying a mortgage on your investment properties, or you may have to have the money to do upkeep or to do renovations and things of that nature, right? So you have to have money. I've made a mistake in the past because I've had several businesses in the past. I used to have a nightclub. I used to be a nightclub owner. I had a barbershop. I was in the transportation industry at one time, but one of the mistakes I made was that once I got a couple businesses up and running, I quit my job, because I was, really caught up in the whole no 9 to 5, being, entrepreneurship, being an entrepreneur, being a full-time entrepreneur, things of that nature. But what happened was I made the mistake of quitting my job. And now, instead of me working and paying my personal expenses, I put the responsibility of paying my personal responsibilities on my businesses. And at the end of the day, when I began to fall on hard times as it relates to my business was not able to survive or to weather whatever the storm was, because now my business had the responsibility of not just taking care of itself, but also taking care of me. And I put too much strain on my businesses, and my businesses ended up failing. So I learned from my mistakes. So, now when I go into entrepreneurship or go into business, I'm gonna keep my job, maintain my job for an extensive period of time, to give my businesses an opportunity to be able to be self-sufficient and to thrive on their own. And then, I will gradually wean myself off of my 9-to-5 job, or slowly back out of working my 9-to-5 job, gradually, incrementally, to make sure that I have sustainability in my businesses, and then I will also have, a nice cushion, nice savings account, emergency savings, things of that nature, to ensure that my business will have what it takes to thrive. So I just wanted to drop that on you this morning, make sure, you take advantage of little windows or pockets of time where you can go out and get some exercise in. Whether, if you just have to start off with 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, listen, get out and do something. It's just like anything else. Once your body becomes once your body adapts to certain things, or adapts to something, right, your body begins to crave it. So, and then we have this thing called muscle memory. So once you get out there and start exercising, your body is going to start craving it, on a daily basis, and you will start feeling yourself feeling guilty when you don't get out there and walk, get out there and exercise, you don't go to the gym, you don't exercise, or you don't get your workout in, right? So then that's a good thing, because now your body is responding, through to the changes that you have taken it through, or to this new behavior, or this new thing that you have set in place. So, get out there and work out, get your exercise in, walk around the block, do some jumping jacks, running plays, get your jump rope, whatever it takes, It don't have to be nothing expensive or extensive, but please do something, man. Our health is our wealth, man. And you will notice that once you get into shape, it will also save you money, because you won't have to spend, you'll start coming off that blood pressure medicine. You may not have to take as much insulin as you normally had to do, or whatever the case may be. Your doctor visits will become, less regular, things of that nature. So it'll save you money. Just like, a lot of times we don't understand that being poor or being broke is expensive, right? Or having a bad credit score is expensive. I've been working on my credit for the past 2 years, and I'm about a 760 now, right? And I get emails every day saying that my credit score can lower my insurance rates, right? And I kept seeing these emails, so I went to my insurance company. I said, hey, is my insurance rate going to decrease now that my credit score is a lot higher? My agent looked at it, she said, oh yeah, when she said on your next whatever it is, she said, yeah, you will see the changes effective immediately. And sure enough, when I had to go and renew my insurance, I saw there was a drastic decrease in the amount that I pay for my insurance, just by increasing my credit score. Listen, you may have to make a small initial investment, amen, whether it's paying somebody to repair or fix your credit, to take some negative things off your credit report. It may cost you a few $100s, but you'll get the money back gradually over time, and it'll become an infinite savings from that point on. So listen, y'all make sure y'all tap into the channel. Like I said, like and subscribe, share the video, put other people on, if y'all enjoy the content, make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button. Peace.